What's wrong? You know, this is getting to be a bit wearisome. When you come to this room, you do anything except start work immediately. Couldn't you just come in prepared to start work? Where's your essay?
I haven't got it.
You haven't done it?
I said I haven't got it.
You lost it?
It's burnt.
Burnt?
And so were the Chekhov books she lent me. Then he found out I was on the pill again. It's my own fault. I left the prescription out. He burnt the books.
Oh, Christ.
I'm sorry, look, I'll get you some more.
I wasn't referring to the books. Sod the books.
Why can't you just let me get on with me learning? You think I was having a bloody affair the way he behaves?
Aren't you?
No. What time have I got for an affair? Busy enough trying to find myself, let alone anybody else. I don't want anybody else. Look, I've begun to find me. And it's great. You know it is, Frank. That sounds selfish. But all I want from the time being is what's inside me. I certainly don't want to be rushing off after some fella, because the first thing that'd happen is I'd have to forget myself for the sake of him.
Perhaps. Perhaps your husband thinks you're having an affair with me.
Oh, go away. You're a teacher. I've told him.
You told him about me? What?
I've tried to explain that you... Well, that you give me room to breathe. Like you feed me, but without expecting anything in return.
What did he say?
He didn't. I went out for a while, and when I came back, he burnt me books and me papers. Well, most of them. I said to him, you soft-get. Even if I was having an affair, there's no need to burn me books. I'm not having it off with Anton Chekhov. He said, well, it wouldn't put it past you to shack up with some foreigner.
What are you going to do?
Order you some more copies and I'll do my essay again.
I mean, with your husband.
I said to him, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Most of me books are gone. But you touch me pig int and I'll kill you.
Ah, be serious.
I was.
Do you love him?
I see him looking at me sometimes. And I know what he's thinking. I do, you know. He's wondering where the girl he married's gone to. Buys me presents sometimes, hoping to get her back. But he can't. She's gone. And I've taken her place.
Do you want to abandon the course?
No, no.
When art and literature begin to take the place of life itself, perhaps it's time to.
But it's not taking the place of life. It is providing me with life itself. He's trying to take life away from me. He's trying to stop me rocking the coffin, that's all. Coming here, doing this, it's given me more life than I've had in years. And he should be able to see that. Well, if he doesn't want me when I'm alive, then I'm certainly not going to lie down and die for him. I've told him, I'll have a baby when I have choice. But he doesn't understand. He thinks that we've got choice if we can go into a pub that sells 8 different kinds of lager. He thinks we've got a choice already, a choice between Everton and Liverpool, a choice between which washing powder, between one lousy school and the other, or one lousy job and the dole, between choice of stork and butter.
Yes. Well, perhaps your husband...
Look, I don't want to talk about him. Why was Chekhov a comic genius?
Rita, don't you think that for tonight we could give the class a
Look,
miss?
no, I want to know. Look, you can burn me books, and me papers. But if I've got it in my head, he can't touch it. That's what it's like with you, isn't it? You've got it all inside.
Let's leave it for tonight.
No!
Let's go to the pub and drink pots of Guinness and talk.
No, I've got to do this, Frank. I've got to. I want to talk about Chekhov.
We should really talk about you and Danny.
I don't want to.
All right. Chekhov. We'll talk about Chekhov and pretend this is the pub.
Why do you keep it stashed down there?
A little arrangement I have with my immediate employers. It's called discretion. They didn't tell me to stop drinking. They told me to stop displaying the signs.
Do you actually like drinking?
Oh yes, I love it. Absolutely no guilt at all about it.
You know, Frank, when you were a poet, did you drink then?
Some, not as much as now. You see, the great thing about the booze is it makes one believe that under all that talk, one is actually saying something.
Why did you stop being a poet?
This is a pub question,
I thought we were pretending this was a pub.
in which we would discuss Chekhov.
Well, here's second on the bill. You're the first. Come on, why did you stop?
I didn't stop so much as realize I never was. I simply got it wrong, Rita. Instead of creating poetry, I spent, years and years trying to create literature. You see?
But I thought that's what poets did.
What?
What, make literature?
Poets shouldn't be living literature.
I don't understand that.
You will, you will.
You know, sometimes I wonder if I'm ever going to understand anything. Well, it's like starting all over again, you know, with a different language. You know, I read that Chekhov play, and I thought it was tragic. It was dead sad. You know, people committing suicide, and that Constantin kid, well, trying to create a work of his masterpiece, and everyone's laughing at him. Well, it's tragic. And then I read the blurb, and everyone's going on about Chekhov, the comic genius.
Well, it's not comedy, Brad. It's not stand-up comedy. Have you ever seen Chekhov in the theatre?
No. Does he go?
Have you ever been to the theatre?
No.
You should go.
Why don't we go tonight?
Me? Go to the theatre? God, no, I hate the theatre.
Then why the hell are you sending me?
Because you want to know.
Well, would you come with me?
And how would I explain that to Julia?
Tell her you're coming to the theatre with me.
Julia, I shall not be in for dinner as I'm going to the theatre with Ravishing Rita.
Oh, sod off.
I'm being quite serious.
Would she really be jealous?
If she knew that I was at the theatre with an irresistible thing like you, Rita, it would be deaf and dumb breakfast for weeks.
Why?
Why not?
I don't know. Oh.
Rita, ludicrous as it may seem to you, even a woman who possesses an MA is not above common jealousy.
What's she got to be jealous for me for? I'm not going to bake you in the middle of the seagull.
What an awful pity. You could have made theatre exciting for me again.
Oh, come on, Frank. Come with me. You never tell the truth, do you?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't. You look at evade it with jokes and that. Oh, come to the theatre with me. We'll have a laugh.
Will we?
Come on, we'll ring Julia.
What?
Oh, come on, what's your number?
We will not ring Julia. Anyway, Julia's out tonight.
So what are you going to do? Spend the night in the pub?
Yes.
Oh, come with me, Frank. You'll have a better time than you will in the pub.
Will I?
Of course you will.
What is it you want to see?
The importance of being thingy.
But the importance isn't plain at the moment.
Yes, it is. I saw it on the bus on the way in. There was on the church hall. There was a poster.
An amateur production?
What?
You are suggesting I miss a night at the pub to watch the importance played by amateurs in a church hall?
It doesn't matter who's doing it, does it? It's the same play, isn't it?
Possibly, Rita.
Come on, hurry up. I've been excited. I've never seen a live play before.
And there is no guarantee you'll see a live play tonight.
Because they're amateurs. But they've got to give them a chance. They've got to learn somewhere, and they might be good.
Yeah.
Oh, you're an awful snob, aren't you?
All right.